This is not a comprehensive video about the Bene Jesuit. For the moment, all you need to know is that we are, and unfortunately, that we have failed. The Bene Jesuit come out of the ongoing elite Jesuit youth recruiting program. We flunked out of the program because we pushed past mere consolation and desolation into the realm of direct, complete and autochthonous religious experience. For the Jesuits, this is a grave sin because it could unseat Ignatius as the greatest of their kind. The mission of the Bene Jesuit has been to leverage a complete spiritual change in the world, to topple the spiritual forces underwriting Rome and her satellite religions. It now looks almost certain that this project has failed, and that it will be the temporal successor to Rome, the imperial United States of America, that will be the first to fall. This should come as no surprise. Everyone knows that the democratic facade of the United States has completely broken down. Each side of politics vilifies and dehumanizes the other. Armed gangs of political thugs face off in the streets. Proud Boys, Antifa, there are a number of black militia, and a whole host of others just itching for it to kick off. Ordinary Americans hold more than 3 times the combined number of firearms held by all the world's militaries. And they have stockpiled trillions and trillions of rounds of ammunition. To make matters worse, an estimated 20 million former military personnel live in the USA. When foreign wars end, that violence comes home. Even talk about civil war seems hopelessly optimistic. What's coming is an eruption of hellish, asymmetrical, internecine violence such as the world has never seen. Wholesale butchery and barbarism. Choose your favourite dystopian film to see where that ends up. There's a great scene in the film Looper where young Joe, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, meets Abe, Jeff Daniels, a man who has been sent back from the future. Young Joe tells the older man where he's headed after he closes his loop. "I'm going to France," he says. I'll just play the clip.
Which a man from the future runs free long enough, this time travel shit just fries your brain like an egg. Why the fuck French?
I'm going to France.
You should go to China.
I'm going to France.
I'm from the future. You should go to China.
I'm going to France.
You're going...
The Bene Jesuit have deep, shared experience of religious ecstasy and the visions that it brings. On that basis, we feel justified in saying a similar thing. You should go to Texas. We're from the future. You should go to Texas. When the violence kicks off, Texas will organize very rapidly, reinstating the true Texas Rangers with a sheriff for every town and district, and deputizing every man and woman capable of bearing arms. That's a few 100,000 lawmen and lawwomen immediately in place to keep the peace. Anyone stupid enough to consider looting or other crimes will quickly realize that's a bad idea. Chuck Norris would tell you it's a bad idea. Food might be scarce, but there's plenty of food down in Mexico and plenty of gold available to Texans to secure an interim supply. Order and humanity will be maintained. That will not be the case elsewhere. So with the visions I alone have seen, and I am not the only one, you should listen to me when I tell you. You should go to Texas. I'm from the future. Before they blow the bridges, before the airports close, you should go to Texas. You should go to Texas.